the mic is still standing. Darren Morris, everybody! Go Leafs! Okay, we're going to keep things moving right along. Make your next incredible act. Yes, woohoo! You know the drill. Waiting patiently in the wings is one of my best friends. And hell of a comic to boot. Please welcome to the stage the one, the only, the lovely and talented Fred Kerr, everybody!
Thanks. So I was at a reunion lately, folks, and a classmate told me something I've never heard before. He said, "You look good, Fred. You look surprisingly good." I probably appreciated that more if it had come from a female classmate, but he wanted to explain that the Alumni magazine had actually listed me as deceased. We both appreciated the fact that the title of the Alumni magazine, ironically, is In Touch. So I didn't actually die, folks, but I feel like I died a little inside when I lost my job. Yeah, I appreciate the sympathy. But don't worry, I won't be unemployed for long, because just like Justin Trudeau, I've got that Bachelor of Arts degree in literature to fall back on. Yeah, so I changed my diet since I lost my job, folks. I'm trying to eat a lot more free-range, locally grown, organic squirrel. Squirrel's an acquired taste, folks. But you're gonna try my flambé d'écureuil écrasé. Sorry, I should have explained my undergrad is actually in French literature. And that squished squirrel on fire. Turns out my kids aren't willing to eat squirrels 7 days a week, so I went up to IGA and found some really cheap fish for them called tilapia. I brought it home, fed them some tilapia lunch before taking them off to the zoo. At the hippo tank, we noticed there's a school of fish circling around the hippo that helps keep the tank clean by consuming the hippo excrement. Sensing a teachable moment as a good parent, I turned to the zookeeper and said, "Would you mind telling us, just for the kids' sake, the name of that helpful shit-eating fish you got in there?" The zookeeper says, "That's tilapia, sir." That was the last time anybody in my family ever ate tilapia. Folks, that's less of a joke and more of just a public service announcement. Anybody else have trouble with Starbucks ever getting their name wrong? Has that ever happened? Yeah, so I see barista, my name's got 4 letters, F-R-E-D. I'm watching barista Brittany really bear down, like concentrating a little too hard as she scrawls out on the cup. A couple of minutes later, her teammate barista Michaela calls out, "Tall mocha, ready for," and she squints at the cup and she says, "I'm sorry, sir, is it Fred or fired?" Shows me the cup and it says F-I-R-E-D. Jesus. I said, "Well, tell the truth, Michaela, it's both, actually. Fred and fired." But I'm at peace with it now. Listen, I don't suppose you folks have got any job openings here. Because I've got a BA in literature and I am great at spelling. You know, folks, when I was a kid, my parents signed me up for wolf cubs. Cubs, if you didn't know, are boys between the ages of 8 and 10 years old who can't do sports. Probably shocking to hear the chiseled slab of athleticism we see tonight was not always this sporty, but it's true. Every gym class for me was as awkward as if Justin Trudeau were trapped in a Mensa meeting. I'll let that sink in. But I knew that athletic ability was inherited. So I feared that my own kids were doomed to become Cubs themselves. As indeed they did, I became a Cub leader. The Cub organization does an outstanding job preventing creepy adults from becoming Cubs, becoming leaders. They've been a lot less successful, I've found, keeping satanic kids from becoming Cubs. Some of these little bastards should just have been tasered. But the Cub leadership experience did reinforce something I already knew about myself, which is that I'm the opposite of a pedophile, folks. I just can't fucking stand other people's kids. You know, I think it's amazing that in Hollywood, some of these guys who are charged with all these sexual misdeeds are so convinced that the world wants to see their junk. I don't have that level of confidence in my product, folks. I don't like to get naked in front of my own girlfriend, let alone a bunch of strangers. My chest is so hollow I could collect rainwater in it. Which is handy if, as planned, I become homeless in Vancouver. Unlike Denzel Washington, I can never get away with a lime green sport jacket or look good bald because nothing really goes with this skin color. White with red spots. I guess you could say, folks, that I'm kind of the opposite of a white supremacist. I think of myself as more of a white inadequate. That's my time, folks. My name's Fred Kerr. Thanks for listening.
We are going to keep the comedy train going. Still with us, folks? Still good to go? You ready for your next incredible comedian? Are you slightly orgasming at the concept of another comic? You should be. Your next fantastic comic is not only my best friend in the whole world, but also a very, very funny man. Please welcome to the stage the one, the only, the lovely and talented Barry Piercy, everybody!
All right, a little bit about me. I'm married, I got 2 kids, which I like to call them cock blockers. Their only job in this world is to prevent me from having sex. They are very, very, very good at their job. My wife wants me to get in better shape, and the other day she came to me and she said, "Hey, do you want to go to hot yoga?" No. That doesn't seem like something I'd enjoy at all. She said, "We'll go for pizza afterwards." I do like pizza. She said, "Think how good it will taste once you've earned it." Okay, 3 things. Pizza can't taste any better. I'm a grown-ass man. I got a job, I got money, I can buy my own pizza, I don't have to earn it. And 3, I am not going to hot yoga. That's fine,